I just want to show y'all, this is all covered in snow. And now it's basically all melted, but I have to go through. So I'm really worried about these like laying down on the flowers. So I'm gonna go through and shake them out and relay them. I realized I totally forgot to film an intro. Hello everyone, I'm Jaden and I own Dripping in Petals, a micro-cut flower farm here in Dripping Springs, and I'm so happy to have you guys following along this journey with me. These ranunculus were all covered in snow, and same with these snapdragons. I don't have enough row cover, and they're practically all sold out. They still look okay. I'm hoping they pull through. Plants are pretty resilient. Every week I have to go through and clean out the chicken coop, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I try to do it on Sundays, but yesterday it was snowing, so I'm gonna try and get it done today. On Tuesday morning, I spent a lot of time organizing my seeds and banding like varieties together. I honestly probably spent more time than I should have doing this, but I just get so excited and I love planning out my garden spaces. So I started keeping track of all my germination rates through my soil blocking, just so I can know next year what worked and what didn't, and this has been really helpful. And then I kind of write how many blocks germinated and how many didn't, and I come up with my own germination rates. And I'm really trying to be better this year about keeping track of what varieties and just what different flowers work for me and which ones don't, so that way I can go in the next year better prepared and know what's going to work. And now on to seeding, specifically soil blocking. And I'm going through and I'm re-wetting soil block mix I already had made up, just that way I can get it wet to go in the soil block maker. And here I am mixing up all of my dry soil blocking mix and trying to get the moisture evenly distributed, so that way it'll make good blocks once it goes in the soil block maker. And I found a happy surprise. My floret seeds came this day and I was so excited. So I'm going to go through and show you guys what flowers I ended up getting. So I got Statice, different types of zinnias. I got a lot of different varieties. She has like the best ones and they're probably my favorite flowers. So I couldn't resist and I got like 8 or 9 varieties. I got some Nasterium. I think I got 2 different types. Ornamental grasses, and then I got a lot of ornamental squashes and pumpkins. I'm gonna try really hard to grow those this year. I would love to sell them. Got some phlox. So I need to go through and take all of these covers off, so I haven't done that yet. We'll check out all the plants and how they did over the frost. Ooh, yummy.
Look at the baby. That was kind of sniffing. I don't even like the biscuit.
So I started planting this window box and I just went in with this organic potting soil that I got from Home Depot, and I got the coconut moss from our local nursery. Okay, I just got finished planting the planter box here at the chicken coop. So I did Dusty Miller, Mysterium, some fennel. I know swallowtails really like that, so I'm hoping to attract those. Violas, pansies, and some more Dusty Miller. And then this whole area up here and around here is going to be like a cottage garden, so I'm going to put perennials and herbs and stuff like that throughout here. And now I'm going to do some seeding. You guys have seen how I do soil blocking, so hopefully I can get around 8-9 trays done today. I'm starting my tomatoes. Very excited. I have a lot of different varieties. This one I'm pretty excited about. But I'm going to try to at least get 4 or 5 packets of those planted, and then I'm going to be going in with some China asters, lace flower, some more black-eyed Susans, some Statice, and some phlox. Here's all what I'm planting today, and I like to go in on the plant tags and write the date and the variety and what brand it is. So Floret or Johnny's or the M.I. Gardener. If you guys do not have this Gorilla Cart, you need it in your life. It helps me with so many different things, as you can see in this video. Here are some of the rocks that I'm collecting from our leftover gate that we had done, and this is going to be the border for my cottage garden around the chicken coop. So I've been hauling rocks and making a cute little border for future perennials and herbs. I'm hoping to really fill this space with beneficial plants for different pollinators and insects. So I was going in with leftover soil I had from soil blocking, and I was filling up my seed plug trays just with the dry soils just so I can do something with it because it wasn't enough to fill up a whole soil blocking tray and I didn't want to waste it. Here's what I'm planning today. One of my goals for the year is to grow more of our food, so we have so many seeds that need to get planted. So I'm hoping it all works out, and especially for the chickens too. They've been eating so much, so I feel like this will hopefully help cut down on the cost of food. We're growing vegetables for them also. With this type of tray, you have to go through and poke little holes. So you can use it with like a pencil or a marker or just your finger too. I'm just gonna go in with vermiculite to cover them because the seeds were pretty small. There you go. So I seeded the Champagne Bubbles tomato and the Golden Cow Wonder Pepper. Okay, so I just got done spreading the fine shavings all over the coop, and I put a little extra in these laying boxes because the chickens lay their eggs in this side, but the baby chicks, or like the younger ones, they like to lay in these, so yeah, so this helps, like, it's easier for cleanup and absorbs moisture. And this evening I worked on my floret class. I highly recommend it. Good morning. I don't think I've shown you guys yet, but I'm gonna go through and switch all my water trays. This is my little watering area. And every morning I have to come in here and take all the wet trays out and put them on the shelves, and then I fill up the bottom water trays. And about every other week I add seaweed to them, so I'm gonna go through and show you guys that. And then we'll add the dried trays back into their little watering trays. So these are all the trays that just got watered. So now I'm gonna go through and switch them out and put them up there. Then I go in adding a tiny splash of this in each one of the watering trays. And I feel like it helps with their growth and getting them strong roots, so that way they'll continue to be strong once they get planted out in the ground. They are loving taking dust baths today. Oh, thank you. I added a drop of oregano to their water today. I'm trying that out. It's supposed to help strengthen their immune system. So we'll see. Okay, so now I'm gonna be going through and making a new soil block mix. I'm completely out. This thing's totally empty, so I need to go through and make more of that, and I was gonna show you guys how I make that. I loosely follow Johnny's Selected Seeds recipe. They have an awesome recipe up on their website that's free, and I can link it down below. I don't follow it exactly, but for the most part I follow it. So you'll need a 5-gallon bucket. That's I measure a lot of the big things, so it's gonna be either 2 or 3 buckets of peat moss, and then it's gonna be 2 buckets of perlite, a bucket of garden soil. I'm using potty mix for that, and I know what is it? Garden lime. I'm gonna grab that. Need a 1/2 cup of garden lime, and then I'm pretty sure you can add in fertilizer also. I don't have any more of my seedling mix, but I might try to use this one. It's organic, so we'll give it a shot. Okay, so I just put all my ingredients in here. Now it's just gonna be really fun trying to stir this all. And I got peat moss all over my my greenhouse floor, so good times. Okay, so it is roughly mixed together. And before I'm gonna get it wet, I'm gonna do some more vegetables and stuff in these trays, and I have some cilantro that's been in their plug tray way too long. As you can see, the leaves are turning purple, so I need to get them out. And these ones I potted up a while ago are already getting root bound. They need to be planted ASAP. So hopefully I get around to that once we get, hopefully this next week we're gonna get our raised beds planted. I mean, not planted, put together. So hopefully they can go in there. Have cilantro. And then I also have broccoli that very, very, very badly needs to put in the ground. I'm not even sure it will make it. And cauliflower. Just because we've been really behind. We've been so busy with other things we haven't gone around to building our vegetable raised beds yet. So hopefully this week. I'm planting some more tomatoes. This one's called Tiny Tim. And it's a dwarf cherry tomato. It's super cute. On Sunday, I worked on my floret cast again in the morning, and it was super relaxing. Why? But no.